Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is your waning moon reading for the sign of whatever's in the title below. It's a bulk introduction. There'll be a timestamp down there to fast forward past it because you will want to watch more than one. As the waning moon, you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. Maybe your north node, maybe your Venus, maybe your Saturn and Jupiter at the minute as well. So, you've survived both eclipses, solar and lunar. You maybe have survived the Saturn and Pluto conjunction on the Sunday, or maybe you've still got to go through it. Good luck. Not to sound too negative about it, but in this reading, I'm simply looking at what we need to decrease or reduce alongside the waning moon. Something that we're looking to get rid of or reduce the influence of in our lives. So all the details of the reading are down below. If you've not watched your full moon readings, there's a link for them at the end, or they're on my channel. Have a look. In the meantime, let's bring up the cards. Okay, Sagittarius. The god that stands against you at the moment is Prometheus, known as afterthought, and with carelessness. And the god that supports you is Pluto, with the underworld, the secrets, the endings. And bear in mind, this is the time of the Saturn and Pluto conjunction. And we are having some endings here, as the other oracle cards are a personal issue reaches resolution, acceptance, and then out of the gateway oracles, 3 flew out. Accepting what is, cherishing self, and embarking on an adventure. So there's a new beginning coming. There's definitely a new beginning coming. And it's all about you because these are all wands. There's very... we have Queen of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, clarified by the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Wands. So there's this whole fire thing going on here. So I think there's plans that you have made to start bringing happiness into your life, and they are going to mature, but you have to get rid of illusions about what your role is and how much power in a situation you have, because I feel like you've been led to be defensive when you are actually already victorious, and you needn't. It's as if you're pulling up the drawbridge when it's your friends that are coming to visit, and although you may have been going like off half-cocked on some idea or another, that release that defensiveness and release the illusions about where you think you can exert your power. That sounds really harsh, I know. But acceptance, accepting what is, trying to accomplish things that you do not have the power to accomplish is only going to frustrate you anyway, and so that you're not necessarily cherishing self. If you just step back very, very slightly, because you may have the skills to do things, but it might not be your place, or you might not have the authority, or it might just be somebody else's role to do these things. So you're dealing with other people's karma rather than your own. Being aware that there are always, remember, there are always we are in a world of duality. There's always 2 poles that you need to be working in awareness of. And I think the awareness has to be your role versus somebody else's role. And even though that you can do something, and you probably can do it well, it might be more important that somebody else does it, even if they do it badly, because it's better for them. And it's better for you because you're not having to do it. As simple as that. As you step back a little, night passes into day, and although this will take some time, there is wisdom in this, and there is wisdom with being remote and being a resource for people to come to, rather than shooting forward and you doing it all. Just be somewhere where people can come and recharge, for want of a better word, because there's no need to get into a situation where you are going to cut things out, but balance is required. And there is an element of waiting here with the Temperance card and the Hangman. But interestingly, Two of Wands making plans with the Two of Cups, leading to the bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, commitment. That's one of the marriage cards. You know, that's actually going through. I often see people call it the 1111 gateway card. I'm seeing more with the moon here of the healing of the two polar opposites that are around in your life at the moment, bringing them into unity. We've got that with the moon, Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Wands here, that bringing things together. And that bringing things together is just taken by stepping back a little and maybe not acting carelessly, even though I think whatever this careless act is that you're considering, it's quite well intentioned. You know, you're doing it for the right reasons in your own mind, but it's not necessarily the right thing to do, even though it's the right reasons to do it. But there is a rebirth coming here and a judgment. There is a point where maybe you are having to look at your shadow side, for one thing, of trying to constantly be all things to all people, and trying to fulfill this role of guardian, protector, celebrator, unifier, the one who makes things manifest, who makes things work, who makes things happen. But you need to make things happen for yourself a little bit more now. So to create the space to do that, step back from other people's, I don't want to say business, but other people's karma. If there's somebody can do something for themselves, you don't have to do it for them. You can give them, say, oh, we need to do it like this, this, and this, but give it a go. Do you know, you can advise, but don't do. Okay, so I hope that means something for you, Sagittarius. There's definitely, I mean, you are a fire sign, but there may be more fire signs involved here with this preponderance of wands we have here. But some form of clarity that you have to act on is coming. And looking at these cards, all the twos and the four, I think you're going to be strangely satisfied by the result, but that result comes around by pushing a little bit less. All right, comment down below, subscribe. See you on your new moon reading. Cheers.